So, hello you guys, here's Michi Hoyer again, doing another iRacing race, as I told you here, and there's some weird stuff happening on the matchmaker currently, so I'm looking for a race session, not a time trial session. There you go, that's the race I want to do. Already registered for that session, that's fine. And yeah, the session's been prepared and we will go back racing in a second here in that Porsche on Watkins Glen for another run around this circuit. And yeah, hopefully we will be able to work a tiny little bit more on the setup. I'm not too sure whether the suspension is too soft. Usually when the suspension is soft the car turns around nicely, but it could be the case that it's just too soft and the car leans towards left and right too often, too much. I don't really know. I'm trying to play around with those settings now a little bit. Definitely don't want to make the rear suspension a lot stiffer than the front suspension, since the car is already rolling a bit. So we're going into the garage and take up the ARB blades a bit and then race this car, and yeah, I do it on purpose to race it in those conditions with the race set and the race fuel. And I think I'm going to even increase the race fuel amount for racing a bit. Now track temperature is even more cold. Okay, I didn't touch the wall. So yeah, but now that's exactly the case. So with a stiffer anti-roll bar, it could actually happen that the car is more aggressive when turning. But we will find out about that surely soon. Track temperature is 21 degrees, so there's a lot more grip now available on this circuit. Despite the fact I do think there's no rubber laid down whatsoever. At least the braking markers, the braking skid marks on the ground are completely missing from my end. And there you go, the car is much more aggressive on throttle. So you can't really rely on balance. However, I do hope that it is the case with a stiffer anti-roll bar, that the car is faster just setup wise. But currently I really can't say, because the things with the ever-changing temperatures, it's like impossible to say whether the setting you do is correct or the setting you do is wrong. As this guy is standing a little bit now away. So targeting lap times is a 50, I think, or a 49 in those conditions. I will be able to see. No, the understeer is too massive really. With that ARB setting. I mean, I missed the first part of the corner, so I definitely take it around 2 laps and then see whether it's improved or not. Definitely need to look out for tires not overheating them as badly as in the race before. That's exactly what Christian said was my issue there, overheating tires and therefore loss of grip. So I think I did a good job there at the front at that time. Right, so there's 10 minutes to go. I'll try to put in a proper lap right now. And then I hope I will be able to see the difference. But I already can feel that the softer anti-roll bar is faster, because despite the lower tech temperature than before, the car now feels less grippy in the front. The only thing I could see working is get out of the way. No, really. I'm really favorizing a softer anti-roll bar. That was a nice draft, thank you very much there. That was bad though. So 63 guys registered already, so it's gonna be a crowded race no matter what. Yeah, so optimal time a 47.6, but really I do think with a softer rear anti-roll bar, with a softer anti-roll bar, there is more time to gain. Let's try the aggressive way to have a stiff anti-roll bar in the back with anti-roll bar number 3. And a very soft one in the front. I just highly doubt that this is somewhat controllable in the end. Oh dear. Hey Nuno, thank you for joining me here. I'm definitely gonna take some distance in order to have clean air. So we did a 148.6, but definitely we're looking to beat that 147.6 in the optimal layer, because that would mean that in this configuration the car runs a lot faster. So let's see what we can do. Oh yeah. Oh, that was my bad, definitely. So still being in race practice. I'm not sure why this locking up came now, but just to make sure I increase. Oh dear. I increase the brake bias. And that's the thing that keeps me currently from running more stiff rear anti-roll bar. Because I do think it just makes the car even more nervous than it is already. Nevertheless, it needs a try though, because I can clearly see other people going a lot faster in the race than I am, and I do think this has to do a lot with suspension settings. So I clearly need to have a look into it. But just from looking, I already can tell that the optimal time is dropping, and it's not because of a build-up of grip. That's definitely because of a faster car. As you can see, quite good performance out of this uphill turn, and you carry on the speed, so the minus grows and grows and grows. Question is, will I be ready to race in those conditions? Race with that ARB, because now it's completely misjudged it. And there is no grip whatsoever currently, as I think maybe track temperature is too low now. I don't really know. At least I didn't spin around turn 1 now. Turn 2 and 3. Yeah, that works superbly with that set of anti-roll bars, definitely. So being in race fuel, being in P11, currently in that practice session with 4 minutes to go. As I said earlier, before, I'm not allowed to lock up those tires. I'm not allowed to push it too hard up the hill here. Nevertheless, the optimum is dropping and dropping and dropping. Yeah, so now pushed it too hard. Is there any car coming? Yep, there is. Too bad. So another spin. And that's exactly the thing. With a stiff rear, with a stiff anti-roll bar, you have a really nice turn in the car, that's for sure. But of course you need to make it work. And by work I mean you need to control it, as the oversteer in that area, the understeer in those corners is pretty bad. I want to see whether it's the ARB plates setting that causes it, because I just got 4 minutes left, so I make it around 1 or 2 times around here. Michael, I do not really know what this, how this live temperature is being produced. Here on iRacing. I mean, those sessions are jumping around with track temperature anyway. I think it's a random set for those races, and definitely could have more reality in it than it actually has. And if I'm not mistaken, the car feels faster right now. which would lead to the fact that even despite softer rear anti-roll bars, this is the faster setting, and makes the car more turn, which I really doubt it does, but just in case, if it's like that, it's good. Sorry, I think I'm starting to get ill a bit. At least the optimal lap time dropped another 10, then finally the car feels a lot better again through here. So now I'm really wondering whether it's 1-1 on this on the anti-roll bars that would actually make the car turn a lot. But currently I'm running out of time here. Yeah, that was pretty bad. So anyway, it's short before the race session will start. So I quickly gonna go away for a minute. I'll be right back. Alright, was a quick request from my mom. I'm trying to apply a lower, just look for the weather, 29 degrees, so it's very similar to the conditions we had in the other race here. So now with being on 1-1 on the blades, I'm gonna give it another shot and see whether that was the setting that makes people faster around me. And I'm surprised how good this car turns around all those turns. It's just very important that it does not snap on me. But I feel it's producing a lot of understeer still. So I keep it with 2, probably. Because now I don't really know. It doesn't actually feel bad, but you know, there's some kind of aggressiveness now missing. This is probably yeah, session finished anyway. So I get one shot for this corner. Oh, I can't really tell what to do. Probably staying comfortable with A or B blade 2, since that is the setting that seemed working for me. So I apply my Qualifying set, done. And then start qualify for that 13 lap race. We're looking in that sheet. So last time around we did it the 48.3, so that's gonna be the target for now. As we're saving some fuel. Get everything on temperature though. But I just put 35 liters to really be safe on the next race. Alright, but here we go. That's our qualifying run starting. And that is off track, oh dear. So, we crashed. So since the time has begun already, now it's gamble time I think. And we put blades 1, that felt better for some reason. We put 6 liters only. And go out, because we only have 1 try left. Yeah, sometimes when you over push the car, things go wrong. That's exactly what happened now. And yeah, suddenly the 1-1 blades don't feel that bad. Yeah, probably gonna take it for the race, just as an experimental. To have driven it once and see whether it works or not. So, second chance, white flag. No, definitely gonna take the blade 2 in the back. There's still too much understeer going on. That's not a very good lap. But yeah, sometimes you need to pay the price. You need to deal with the pressure. Oh dear, and I'm running off track, and that means last position for me now. No matter what kind of lap time I would be doing there in the end. Thanks to a bad approach, lap time would have been 48.7, but it's not valid, so that's the dead last place for us now. So we're definitely gonna have some fun on overtaking. And to really be safe, 35 liters, ARB blades 2, as we see what kind of, oh dear. We have Christian Smith in the lobby again, so quickly want to talk to him. Just telling that I failed to put in a lap, and to see what's probably possible here from the back. I think we are again racing in the secondary split, since the guys are similar to what we had before. We just need to wait until the the session to be ending. So I'm gonna give him a private message again. Saying good luck, and that's we starting in is it 18th? It's either 18th or 21st, but I do think we are set in 18th. Quick check on the remainder of the set. Looks okay. And we wait for the cars to come. And I'm sitting in P, yeah, I think 18 that is. Correct, but the other guys haven't joined it on the grid yet. So, with a particularly good start, we could actually gain some positions towards the front. However, being in the pack, it's pretty dangerous. Anyway, we try it though. That was a decent start. So give some space to anyone around us. Someone spinning there. We'll just keep it to the inside. We are safe at that point, I think. At least from being shot from behind. Happily that was not counted for us, the contact. So we made up some places here. Oh, and there's so much possibilities to do. I have no clue in which position I'm currently running in. Oh, this Thomas guy there is really aggressive in the back. There's another spin. So yeah, 1 place gained and 1 place lost. Still car on the outside. Oh, this is going to end in tears up at the front. And we break ourselves through turn 1. That's decent amount of room given. Need to make it great through 2 and 3 now. That's failed. I need to lift here, and that's the place being gone again. By the end of the straight, I'm sure. But happily the car behind didn't run through too good through that area as well. They're currently being P12, coming from P18 after lap 1. It's not too bad. Car on the outside. Happily that guy is going wide. As we now can settle in and start to do our pace. Just try to not take it too hard on the tires this time. Thank you very much, teacher, for the great start, acknowledging. Guys are locking up there at the front. Yeah, we just need to stay in touch within a little bit of the safety margin. And then I think we can look at doing something great. Still, very important is to stay clean here at the back. And I'm doing some things really wrong. Either it's the steering or really on the setup. I do not really know how the guys can go so fast through this penultimate corner there. As guys are locking up furthermore at the front. Now it's time to be on the verge. Can't really make it flat out through there though. Which keeps missing me the final few kph going towards that straight. But people are pushing hard at the front. But there's gonna happen something at some point. Locking up with the tires too much though. Happily I'm more or less safe from the back. What was that? So that's P11 for now. That's really interesting. Those guys are pulling away like mad in those final 2 sections of the circuit from me. I'm missing turning points quite badly, so I'm harming just myself. I still do think I can gain on them at the front as soon as I finally start driving or at my abilities. Compared with stopping to lock up. And I do think I can reduce the gap to the cars in front. Just 1.1, 1.2 seconds. Quite some guys battling up ahead. Oh, that's gonna be dangerous what's happening there at the front currently. As we now can sneak into the next position. Ooh, there you go. That was pretty dangerous there. And it now makes me probably needing to defend from behind. As I finally nail those turning points. Well, let's see whether the draft is powerful enough for us to do something. Will I get enough space? Yes, only just. But yeah, now that makes me needing to defend. Need to hold my line now. Stay to the left. So stay on the outside there. So from having need to defend, we actually gain a place. As I'm now being awarded contact here quite heavily, and I'm sorry if I didn't see that guy, but I thought no, as I'm going off again, I thought it was my spotter saying all clear. Well, that's 5 incidents, and that's probably a 0 gain on the safety rating now. Probably have to look at that scene again. This is has been lap 6. But definitely will have a look into the replay file at the end of the race to see what happened there. As this was probably my fault. Yellow flag. What happened there? Oh! Oh, a damaged car to the left. We need to get past that quickly. Yeah, Michael, that's the reason why I'm wearing gloves. Because of sweaty hands. This Porsche head, despite the damage going on, is still pretty quick there. I would love to have that damage on the car, but still be pretty quick. Every time I race it, that's not going to work. So every time I race it and I have damage, I'm suffering a lot. Especially when it comes towards straight line speed. So we're not having a look yet. take it safely around here and then try to do something by the draft. I simply failed again on those uphill corners because of missing visibility. Don't dive bomb me there from the back. Other than in tears, it's not ending in anything different. Another off track, so that's clearly a 0 on the license count now. It's interesting how much contact I was awarded there for that activity. In the corner after that one. So game on. If turn 1 is good, we can make a move. Around Watkins Glen, definitely the Porsche. Not perfectly though. Could be only be enough. But as I need to hold my line through here, it's not going to work. So that's P5. And if nothing goes on there at the total front, P4 is going to be the maximum. And let's see if we can snatch it. As I make it a lot better through this section this time. So 0.4 seconds the gap is, 0.3. It's a nice draft, but it's currently not really working. So I take out, don't go wide again. Happily I'm fine fuel wise. And I know I can't be faster than the guy ahead. Just need to get it on the tarmac. crash. So 0.7 seconds, the gap is 0.6. With a good turn 1 I might be able to sneak draft. That one was good. Yeah, draft's gonna be picked up 0.5, 0.4 seconds in the end I think. That's not going to be anywhere enough in order to launch an attack. But we're definitely coming closer. Again 0.6. Need a good turn 1. Oh, that black dot of dirt is harming me a lot on the windscreen. Quite distracting to me. 0.4. We're in the draft. Nothing really we can do. 0.3. Well, we're putting the guy under serious pressure now. And you only need to stay in touch. Some different lines maybe. As he's going defensive. Well, it's not really defensive, that's weaving. So I need to stay a bit closer, then I can do something. As it's just 2 laps left in that race, and the gap is back to 0.5. Will be 0.6 when it comes to turn 1. Yeah, that turn 3-4 wasn't good for myself. It's gonna be quite difficult to do something on Kim here. As I really need to hope for another mistake of him. as we have a back marker in front. Here comes the mistake. I cannot really capitalize on it. Some would even call it just different lines. Full respect to the back marker. Great awareness here. So white flag. Final chance for us, 0.4, we're ever so close. So I think now we could have a chance. That was good defending. My car's not turning much in that little dirty air that's going on. Without that slide I would have had the momentum, so the P4 probably is gone for good. Gone to Kim Koch. Nevertheless, I was trying till the very end. So he had the chance on me at some point and took it while I was going around the outside on another car. So a fairly deserved 4th place for him. Right, I'm still trying. Can't really do anything anyway. We come from P18 to make it P5 in the end. So that's some result really that's good for me. Just don't hit me, anyone, thank you. So I want to quickly have a look into the replay section of this race. Into talking to Christian Schmidt. More looking for my own while still racing in that quad here. So that's lap 5. And that probably was the we are gonna look from it from the chopper. Oh, where is the chopper? There is a chopper. So that is we with a car number 19 here. And we were side by side with a black car. Going around. There you go. And now I see what happened. That was the contact, and yeah, that's truly my fault. I didn't really notice him there. So need to quickly have a look who that was. See if I still can say sorry. Well, that was probably him. Yeah, so I want to see if he's still on here. Probably not, since he's missing here on that list. I probably destroyed his race, which I'm really sorry for. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh no, he came 6th in the end. I'm so stupid, but I don't think I can message him, can I? Entries. Let's see. Sorry, dude. Let's see if he messages me back. Contact by me, clearly. Bad message from the spotter because of the black car. See you then. Yeah, I mean, Michael, the thing is, with that iRacing stuff going on, I've been treated kind of bad in some races as well. So I'm not saying that this is all right or in some way okay, or in some way to excuse. But yeah, I mean, what goes around comes around, and some other times it's gonna be me taken out again. So anyway, I will quit this session here, and I wanna see on the race result. I do not think I'm gonna be over C 2.88 on the license. You will see though. This is the race we just did. Looking at the splits, I expect us to be in the secondary split, strength of field 2000, which is good. So yeah, we lost 0.04, but we gained a little bit on the rating, which is still okay. The safety rating's gonna be going up step by step anyway. So looking at the things now, I'm not really sure whether I'm gonna have another race. Anyway, guys, I would like to say some things at that point. First of all, thank you very much again, Michael Clark, for your donations in December. I really appreciate it, and I'm definitely gonna save the money to upgrade on the rig, to upgrade on the PC, or to get a standalone standing rig with a high-end PC. I'm definitely gonna save it and take account of you guys here. And apart from that, guys, you see it down on the counter, total subscribers 422, and I really love the support of you guys. It's massive support. I get a few, and you see the counter, my target towards the end of the year. I thought it would be high stake to get 400 of you guys cheering for me, and now it's 422, and that feels so good. And there's really more to come. The next step's definitely the 1000 to then enable super chat and some other glossy things on the streams for you guys. For maybe there's more interaction by then as well. So I definitely keep you guys around, keep you guys updated. If you like what you see, please like, please share, tell your friends, subscribe, whatever. As I would like to reply on the message by Michael Clark towards this online racing, yes, it is fun to race against other human beings. However, if you want to have a decent run on the AIs, I would only refer to rFactor 2 from Studio 397. Race the GT3 pack around maybe NOLA. I don't know whether it's track related that this AI is working really, really good. But NOLA is definitely a track where the AI is working perfectly, respectful, aggressive at the same time. So their AI racing can be really good. Is really a great thing to look into. And in general, those rFactor 2 AIs, especially on those GT3 cars, is very good in general. Very fun to race. If you want to have a look at them, scroll down through my channel. There is some more footage, me doing some racing against them in the wet. Speaking of the wet, at some point there's going to be a setup guide how to set up those GT3s in the wet. I've done a Formula car or an open wheeler car setup guide on my channel already for the wet. That was probably set for, I think, Interlagos that was. So I think there's more stuff to come. Not sure whether there's any racing going on today. Maybe I give the Porsche another roll in an hour or something. But anyway, guys, for now, I'd like to thank you very much for watching me. It's been a real pleasure. Hope you had some fun, especially with the last race. Was full of action because of starting from the really back. Anyway, guys, thank you for your support. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Michi Hoyer from Average Chronic Racing, and I hope you guys follow us, you guys follow me, like, share and subscribe. I love the massive amount of support you guys have. So that's it for the moment. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great week. Hope you have some days off after Christmas. I especially have until the 8th of January. So I'm gonna be around for you guys and hopefully show some decent amount of racing. Goodbye.